Hey, good morning guys. I'm Marty and welcome to Cockadoodle Farm. So today I've got a lot I want to do. Got to clean out these stalls here. But while I do, I want to share with you guys this big idea Mary Kate and I have been working on. I'm really excited about this new feed that we got. We've been buying most of our feed from Tractor Supply, but we found a local company that makes their own feed. You open this thing. Hey, what are you guys doing? This is not your food. Like, is there a trick to this? I can't, there has to be an easy way how to open this. Do I need a knife? If you know how to get these undone, can you comment below and let me know? I can't figure out how to do it without having a knife, and there's a lot of times I don't have a knife. You know, there's some that get into this whole homesteading thing, and they're at a point in their life where they just don't have to worry about money. Unfortunately, that's not Kate and I. And ever since moving to the farm, I've had this sort of internal struggle to sort of financially justify the amount of time I'm spending on the farm. And you know, of course we could do traditional farm or homesteading things to try to make money, sell eggs, canned goods, produce, you know, those types of things. But from my very limited experience so far, the math doesn't quite work out for our family of 6. And you know, I should probably let you in a little bit on the logic behind my math here. But when I'm looking at different opportunities, I'm always looking at, can it have the potential to generate around $3,000 a month in revenue? And that number is the number that, at least for me, would financially justify the amount of time that I'm spending on the farm. And that number would obviously be way different for everybody. So let's take eggs as an example. If I wanted to make $3,000 a month selling eggs, most farmers around here charge around $3 or $4 a dozen for their eggs. So let's, call it $4 a dozen. To make $3,000 a month from selling eggs, I would need to sell 750 dozen eggs a month, which is probably, around 500 chickens that I would need to have in order to sell that many eggs. And that's not even considering the amount of money it would take to purchase the chickens in the first place and their feed, etc. So maybe poultry is not the best example of a good way to try to make money on a farm, but I would be very curious to hear if you have any ideas or ways to make money from your farm or homestead. Please comment below. I'm really curious to hear what everybody else is doing. So since it seems that traditional farming tactics aren't necessarily going to work out for us, I started looking at other opportunities that would combine farming with software or technology. Welcome to the barn office. Yes, there are chicks in my office. We used to have them out in the barn, but it started getting too cold out there. So moved them into the office until they're able to go outside with the other ones. But maybe let me back up just a bit, because part of our idea started before even moving to the farm. Hey, Bisky. So Mary-Kate and I have always been suckers for the really good farm fresh eggs. So we pack all the kids in the car, drive 20 minutes south to a farm, and we would buy their eggs from them. And it happened multiple times where we'd get down to the farm, knock on the door, and no answer. So no farmer, no eggs, screaming kids in the back of the minivan, and it was just not an ideal solution, especially when all of our other groceries were delivered to us with Amazon Fresh or Peapod, etc. Which made me wonder, why can't we have our farm fresh produce and eggs delivered to us just like we do our other groceries? So do you see where I'm going with this now? So there's a few different trends that have sort of been like floating around my head since moving to the farm. You got farm to table, grocery delivery, buy local, the slow movement.
But one sector that's seen exceptional growth is online grocery delivery.
This COVID crisis turned out to be one dramatic advertisement for the benefits of and the necessity of shopping online.
We are seeing grocery adoption that should have taken 5 years, or what we expected to take 5 years, happen in the last 5 weeks.
And check out how live streaming helped farmers in China get their products directly into their consumers' hands.
Yunnan-based farmer Jing Guowei is part of the growing trend of rural entrepreneurship in China. Farmers and agricultural vendors in far-flung provinces now sell their goods directly to urban consumers through interactive live streams and bite-sized videos.
So that's all just to say that the way that the farmers get their products into the hands of consumers is likely going to change drastically in the next few years here. Which is why earlier this year, Mary-Kate and I launched Cockadoodle.com. Cockadoodle is an online marketplace to connect farmers directly with consumers. You can think of it as kind of like an Etsy for farmers, or maybe like an Instacart for farmers markets. And this, my friend, is our big idea. But we have one really big problem that comes with our big idea. It's a literal chicken or egg problem. You see, if we invite a lot of farmers onto the platform and there's not any consumers to buy from them, then that obviously isn't going to be a great experience. And then vice versa as well. If we invite a bunch of consumers onto the platform but there's no farmers to buy from, then that doesn't work either. So Mary-Kate and I are attempting to solve that problem by building up the consumer base through selling our own eggs. So earlier this summer, we launched to our local community, allowing them to log on and subscribe to have eggs delivered to their door either on a weekly or monthly basis. A month in, and we were completely sold out of all of our eggs. So we got certified by the FDA so that we could legally sell eggs from other farmers and homesteaders as well.
There's a circle right there, and that's a bubble in the egg. So it's called the air cell. The size of the air cell tells us what the grade of the egg is. It's really fresh. You picked that like today or something.
So now that we are certified,
eggsy creamy.
so you want the water around 90 degrees? What's on there? What are you doing to it?
I'm cleaning. Who are you talking to?
Oh, just the people out there. See, are there any cracks? Okay, so then we put it in the egg carton. We'll put these guys in the refrigerator.
So now Mary-Kate's driving around to all the other local family farms, vetting them for their quality of eggs. And if they make the cut, we buy everything they've got. That is, at least until we're able to build up our own flock to catch up with the demand. The whole idea with this is just to bring on as many consumers as possible through selling our eggs, so that when the farmers jump on board, they won't only be able to use our technology to list, sell, and distribute their products, but they'll also have a built-in consumer base to sell to. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? Mary-Kate and I are both very excited. In fact, one local family farm here that sells produce approached Mary-Kate and I about listing their products on Cockadoodle.
Hey guys, I'm Mary-Kate with Cockadoodle Farm. This is Katie from Staub Family Farms. And we are partnering up with them and trying to sell their with our egg deliveries. Yeah, see, I should hold the camera on you so you know what to say. Why are you still videoing?
So yeah, the Staubs were our first family farm to jump onto the platform, and they were our very gracious guinea pigs, helping us to work out some of the kinks in the platform. But at the end of the day, they were able to successfully list, sell, and distribute their products directly to consumers through Cockadoodle. And it was really a big win for everybody involved. So there you have it, our big, probably crazy idea to create an online marketplace to connect farmers directly with consumers. Is it gonna work? Who knows? There are certainly a lot of challenges that Mary-Kate and I are gonna have to address to make this work. But we have a lot of reasons to be optimistic, and maybe more importantly, we're really enjoying trying to build this together. But thanks for watching today, guys. If you'd like to continue following along on our adventures here on the farm, please make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.